The part in the story where my lines take place is right after Beowulf was going to look for Grendel's mother. She just dragged him down to her lair underneath the sea, and she just let him go, and he was standing up and really seeing her for the first time. The hero saw clearly the demon of the deep, the mighty mere woman. He repaid her fierce attack with his battle blade, not holding back his strength. So the ring-adorned sword sang out on her head, a war song greedy for blood. The yate failed, but the battle flasher had lost power to bite, to slash away life, for the sword edge failed the prince in his need. Till now it prevailed in hand-to-hand fighting, shearing through the helmet and the mail of a fated man. This was the first time the great treasure had failed to live up to its fame. The Hygelac kinsman, only one thought, do not give up his courage, be mindful of glory. Woo! So throughout this passage, there were many literary elements, the first being kennings. There are many kennings used in place of Beowulf's sword. For example, there was battle flasher and war song. They just were used to give a more descriptive term for his sword. The second literary element would be alliteration. In one line it said, so the ring-adorned sword sang out on her head, which is a repeating S sound. And the other one would be the battle blade not holding back with the repeating B sound. There's also a gnomic line at the end of the passage. It said, not to give up his courage, be mindful of glory. This was just kind of a reminder for Beowulf himself to remember how hard he's going to fight, because people are going to remember not whether he died or lived, but how bravely he fought, whether he laid down his weapon and gave up or kept going no matter what he thought the outcome of the battle would be. There was one symbol used in the passage, which would be the sword breaking. It was a symbol of how all man-made things will eventually fail, no matter how famous they are. And there were also 3 themes used in the passage out of the many themes that were used in the book. The first one would be good versus evil, which was obviously Beowulf versus Grendel's mother, because Beowulf's good and his mom's bad. And then the second one was mortality. The way the theme was used in the book was you can't escape death. And even though Beowulf did escape death in this passage, Grendel's mom did not. And then the last one was identity. The Anglo-Saxons really believed in identifying people through their lineage or through their acquaintances, and Beowulf was referred to as the Hygelac's kinsman, which just shows how they emphasize finding somebody's identity through their friendships.
Jake, she just wants you to be quiet.
I wasn't talking.
No, but you're